Okay, a little bit. All right, so our week's live. It looks like we have about a minute. Yep, just about a minute, so we'll wait to get started here on the live. The weekly live update. Sorry we missed a couple weeks. We were traveling. And for whatever reason, our travel fell on Wednesdays, going and coming back. And we were on the East Coast, so with the time difference, it was just really, we just couldn't get on live on the 2 Wednesdays. But we are back in Vegas and coming to you live. Thanks for joining in. Let's see. All right, looks like we have 1 minute. While we wait, give my spiel so that I don't bore everybody. I'm Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection. We are a weekly lifestyle television show all about Vegas. Check out the About Us here for the television show description and so information so that you can see how you can watch our TV show throughout the country. Also, you can check out our website, ninthislandconnection.com. We have our show schedule, and we do kind of a little synopsis on what the upcoming episodes are going to be. But we go live every Wednesday, where we bring you an update on what to expect in Vegas this upcoming weekend. So with that being said, let's get to it. So this is a sweet spot in Vegas. And hey, Gail, good afternoon. We just love this time of year in Vegas. It's only in the mid-90s, which a lot of people still think is very hot. But when it's 110, 115, 120, this is nice. Mid-90s is actually seems very comfortable to be outside. And you get like low 70s in the evening. So you're getting like a 25 to 30 degree swing from day to evening. So it's just perfect to cruise up and down the Strip, explore the Arts District, Fremont Street, if you're down in that area. There's a lot of outside places that are really nice in the evenings down there, like the Container Park, for example. This is a perfect time of year. No rain in sight. Just really nice weather. And so enjoy it if you guys are coming down to Vegas this weekend. And it's also perfect for pools. Pools are still open, but this is the last month. Majority of the pools close mid to end of October, and that's of course depending on weather. As it gets to be cooler, they'll shut them down. If it's cool, if it starts getting cold and there's nobody going to the pools, they shut them down. But right now it's perfect. We were just at Caesar's Palace on Sunday, and it was absolutely perfect. Mid-90s, it wasn't too crowded. Just had a really great time there. So definitely take advantage of pool season, especially those of you that are traveling down from up north, where it's already like 50s and 60s, because they do close mid to the end of October. Let's see. So if you're going to be in town this weekend, or really now through the end of November, expect it to be crazy busy because of F1. Right now, they're setting up for F1. So track lighting is going up all around the Strip, in front of the Bellagio. 2 lanes of Las Vegas Boulevard are shut down. The sidewalk is shut down. You cannot stand in front of the Bellagio and watch the fountains, although the fountains are still going. So that is still happening, but you cannot stand in front of Bellagio. Your best views are going to be from the pedestrian overpass that connects Horseshoe to Bellagio, or on the other side between Cosmopolitan and Bellagio, there's that walkway to and from Las Vegas Boulevard. That's going to be the best views, unless you happen to be staying in Paris or Planet Hollywood and you've got a Las Vegas Strip view, which they are great. We've had them before. From there, you can see the fountains at Bellagio from that side. If you're staying at Caesar's Palace, you want to try to get into the Augustus Tower or the Octavius Tower with a Bellagio view, because you can catch the backside of the fountain show. But that's it. You cannot be in front of Bellagio to watch the fountains. It's completely shut down. All right. So with that, expect it to be crazy busy for traffic as well, because with all the road closures due to F1 prep, it's just going to take longer to get anywhere that you're going in the valley if you're starting or ending at the Strip. If to and from the airport, allow extra time. And, we've had people say, oh, well, I don't wait for taxis. I get a shuttle or I have limo service, whatever the case may be. That's fine. Everybody uses the same roads though, going to and from the airport to the casino properties. Everybody's on the same road. So whatever your mode of transportation, just expect to wait longer at the airport. It's going to be busier and more crowded in the taxi area, the rideshare area. And when you're going back home and you're heading to the airport from your hotel, allow a little bit extra time because there is more traffic. Hey, Pai Gow Poker, I was hoping you tuned in today because somebody won big playing Pai Gow just a few days ago. A really big winner. You know, I love to talk about Pai Gow. That's my favorite game to play. All right, so let's see. So one big announcement, MJ Tribute, the MJ Tribute band, Michael Jackson Tribute, is moving from Sahara to Harrah's, and the first show is going to be November 25th. That's going to be the first show of the Michael Jackson Tribute. There we go. 4 times a try, right? Not MJ Live, that's at MGM. That's a totally different show. This one is currently at Sahara. They're relocating to Harrah's and will be opening on November 25th. So if that's on your list, they're going to be moving to Harrah's. Heart has announced that they're coming to town. They're going to be performing at Fontainebleau next year, February 28th, and then on March 1st. Why am I sharing that now? Because tickets are on sale now for Heart at Fontainebleau, and that's sure to sell out over there. The airport is going to be expanding. They're currently just doing surveys around the airport to see how they can add 24 so 24 more gates to accommodate the increase in traffic to the airport. That's huge because since 2020 and Vegas reopened, every single year, and this year looks to be just the same as 2022, 2023, an increase in traffic to Vegas, an increase in visitor traffic to Vegas, as well as drive-in traffic, as more folks here in the continental U.S. are traveling domestically on the road. They're doing road trips. There's more vehicle traffic coming into Vegas, more airplane traffic coming into Vegas, so they're looking at expanding the airport. If you've been to baggage, or if you've been to the airport recently, you would notice that in baggage claim in Terminal 3, they're already working on more baggage claim, I don't even know what they call it, baggage claim areas or whatever. They're working on adding more already. So that is already happening inside the airport. Obviously, there would be new structures that would be built to accommodate 24 new gates for more airplanes to have room there. Let's see. So I thought this was interesting because not too long ago, Emmitt Smith opened a restaurant over there at Fashion Show Mall, or not Mall, sorry, Fashion Show Las Vegas on Las Vegas Boulevard. Brandon Marshall, another retired NFL player that does have a Super Bowl as well, has opened a barbecue restaurant here in the Las Vegas Valley. It's not on the strip, it's just off the strip, but definitely worth checking it out. That's a lot. That's what's going on this weekend. There's going to be a lot of traffic. Let's talk about events. Bronx Wanderers are going to be over at South Point today and tomorrow, so 9 and 10. Love the South Point. It's such a great property. It's a really fun locals property. And if you like to play table games and you're trying to get off strip for lower table minimums, lower jackpot side bets, South Point is for you, and it's not very far. It's actually on Las Vegas Boulevard, but just outside of what's considered the Strip corridor, just past the airport. It's not very far at all. Totally worth checking out. They still have an awesome buffet over there, great restaurant options. No, they do not pay us. This is just information that we share. It's totally worth getting off the Strip and checking it out over there if you want to do something different. Let's see. Maroon 5 is over at the Dolby Theater tonight, and then again on the 11th and 12th. Garth Brooks is over at Caesar's Palace, 10, 12, and 13. Keith Urban is over at Fontainebleau tonight through the 12th. Lionel Richie is at the CWIN, and that's going to be 9 today, and then 11th and 12th. Earth, Wind, and Fire which I didn't know they were still around, but they're still around. Earth, Wind, and Fire, who I feel like when I was young, they were already older. So they're still doing their thing. They're going to be over at the Venetian on the 9th, so tonight, and then the 11th, 12th, and 13th. They're over there at the Venetian. South Point affiliated with Boyd or Stations. No, South Point is independent. South Point has one owner, Michael Gahn. He owns the South Point, and he's there every day. You'll see him eating in the restaurants there at the property, him and his wife. It's owned by him. That is why, just a little inside scoop, the buffet at South Point never closed during COVID. They never closed at all. They stayed open the entire time because Michael Gahn, the owner of South Point, said, our customers love the buffet. We know we're going to lose money on the buffet, but our customers enjoy it, and that's a service that we're going to continue to offer, and we will never shut down the buffet. And it's totally worth every single penny. And Pai Gow is fun, lots of fun at the South Point too. Let's see, where was I? Okay, so Nikki is going to be over at the Cosmopolitan on the 10th. Best Friends Forever Festival is happening at the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. That's over there near the D. There's a lot of events that happen there. It's just on the other side of Fremont Street Experience. That's going to be the 11th through the 13th. You've got the Eagles at the Sphere on the 11th and 12th. You've got Hans Zimmer over at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 12th. Junior H at Michelob Ultra Arena on the 12th. You've got Gino Vanelli over at the Westgate on the 12th. You're going to have Tumua over at Cosmopolitan. He's a comedian from Hawaii. He's very, very funny. He's going to be, again, Tumua at the Cosmopolitan on the 12th. The Raiders are at home this weekend. They're hosting the Steelers. And, of course, that's on the 13th. Vegas Golden Knights, regular season is back in business. They're going to be hosting the Avalanche tonight, the Blues on the 11th, the Ducks on the 13th. And you know what? Even if you're not a hockey fan, if you can get cheap tickets or even just hang out outside of New York before a hockey game, it's so much fun. It's such high energy and just such a great experience. We've gotten tickets there as low as like $30, $35 during the week when they're playing like the Arizona, the Coyotes down there. When they're playing just some of the teams that don't have the best records, you can get tickets for like $35 over here at T-Mobile for VGK home games. And it's so much fun. Highly recommend it. Let's see. So let's talk about some winners here recently at Excalibur, which I don't see Excalibur posting too much about people winning. So definitely wanted to share this one. Somebody at Excalibur was playing the, it's like the dancing drums. It has the pot on top that opens up and spills out the bonus. I forget the name of the game, but I've played it many times. It's a lot of fun. It has the dancing drums. Actually, I think it might be called dancing drums because there's drums that pound, and then the bonus is like a pot of coins that spills out and you win. So somebody was playing that one, and they were betting $5.88, which I think is mid-range for betting on that one, and won $30,000. So congratulations. Somebody was playing down at the Fremont, playing a slot machine down there and won $11,000. Somebody at Suncoast, and this is for you, Pai Gow. Somebody was playing at Suncoast, which is a Stations property, and they won $260,000 playing the progressive on Pai Gow. They got a 7-card straight flush and won $260,000. So that's a huge win. And I love when I see those winners off strip, because a lot of times those are local players that will go gamble at Suncoast. So that was huge to see that. He decided to remain anonymous. Probably doesn't want all the second, third, fourth cousins coming out of hiding saying that they saw him on social media. But congratulations. Hopefully that'll be me one day, or one of you guys watching if you play Pai Gow poker. That's it, guys. With F1, and football and VGK all happening in the same weekend, typically there's not a lot else. And then, I mean, you throw in the music festival that's all weekend long. There's not a lot more because there's just so much competition for ticket sales. So typically when you have heavy hitters like that, Raiders are home, VGK is home, and there's a massive music festival happening, you just don't have a lot of other big shows that come to town, again, because the ticket sales competition is heavy. So they just don't come to town on those weekends. But if you guys are gonna be in town, I hope that you guys win big, take advantage of this beautiful weather that we're having right now, and hit us up on social media if you guys have questions. We're on Instagram, TikToking, we're Facebooking, we're Ninth Island Connection. Having a great time here in Vegas. Thanks to you too. Oh, thank you so much, Heidi. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a great time. The weather is just perfect here too right now, Heidi. Awesome. I hope that you guys win big. We'll see you guys next time.